Oh boy.
It's time for more stream.
It
It's
is
time.
time for more princes that are blue. Is
It is
today the
time.
day, chat?
Aw, he shouldn't be blue.
It is time to turn this house upside down.
Will Rick reach the fabled room 46? Stay tuned to find out.
Probably not if this game is anything to go by, or what other people said about this game.
I mean,
What did Q say? If you hit credits, you're about a quarter of the way through the game.
well, getting to room 46 is not the end of the game. That's all they meant by that.
Hmm.
But last night, Rick did open up the door that leads to the fabled room 46.
Oh yeah, how was stream last night? I wasn't here.
Pretty good.
Rick's
No, I was here. I
Rick's
watched
last
better
run
me.
was
Yeah, actually, you were here. But Rick was basically gathering gems.
yeah.
I think
Rick's second or last run looked like it was going to end poorly, but he actually ended up doing a lot with it, including opening up the door to room 46 in the antechamber. So in theory, all he has to do is get to the antechamber today.
But I remembered I picked up a floppy disk and didn't end up using it, I think.
Oh yes, you did have that.
Where did I pick that one up?
Was that? Did you get that out of the trunk of the car? Or
No,
did you use
I already
that
used,
one already?
I already used that one.
Right. It must have been down in the.
I think it was underground.
It would have had to be underground then.
Chat says it was from the underground.
Which makes sense. Yeah, that was in the room with the giant gear platform.
Oh.
Novel. A battering spade.
Cozy.
Distributed in a number of rooms currently active.
Which is not many.
Yeah. You can wait until I draw a conference room or something, perhaps.
There you go. A breakfast nook.
Yum.
Ooh, hello Silver Spotlight, hello Dracon, hello Alder, hello Cranium.
Oh yeah, that's right, guys.
Ryru.
How are you
Give me
folks
2
in chat
items.
tonight?
Oh. Silver key.
Silver key.
A false box contains the gems. The black box is true. The black box is false. That makes it most sense with this one, wouldn't it?
Yes.
back to another. Yes, give me the music room, please.
Major key and minor key.
You keep drawing this room.
Hmm.
Secret garden key.
Now you just need to draft the secret garden again.
No, I need to. You use the secret garden key by using a locked door in one of the green rooms, and it will lead to the secret garden.
Gotcha.
Denoted in verse.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there was a second message in the music pages. Let's see. Flipping back through my notes. God, how many notes have I made so far?
A lot, I'm sure.
The only one that works. Trying really hard to end my run early.
Apparently. Hello,
Hello,
the
Ray.
Hello, the Ray.
The Ray.
DJ Squirrel is raiding with a party of 45.
Holy
Whoa.
crap. Hello, DJ Scroll.
Welcome in.
I'm gonna use my last gem for security room.
World Raid, give us your nuts. Not on twitch.tv.
You.
I don't know, if this showed up, he'd be glad to give you his nuts.
That's true, too.
Oh, we all know that. Best I can do is give you some maple syrup.
Um,
This sort of feels like a mining area.
well, there was mining in here.
There was.
I don't think it was down here.
Like,
I don't. Yeah, I
Right.
think that room was pretty well empty.
Okay, so you do need to switch this again every day.
Okay, well, that's good to know then.
day the day, Rick.
Yeah, the disc was down here somewhere, not in this room, but
If it was, I don't think I can access it again, because it'd be on the other side of the reservoir. This.
a red room.
Oh no!
A red
It's where the
room,
Red Prince
Red.
sleeps.
door.
A red room with all the
One
red
prince, two prince. Red prince, blue prince.
Hee hee. Haha.
I mean, yeah, that seems to be the story I'm getting from this game, is that Blue Prince and Red Prince are not metaphorical.
Are you the blue prince?
Are you the red prince?
That's the question.
Depends, are you a narc or are you for the rebellion?
The book that was in the nursery would have probably been the story that was read to the main character. And it calls him the
Presumably.
Red Prince, that one.
Oh no, Boxer, we can't have fingerprints, not on network television.
Silver Spotlight says the king in yellow just watching as his multicolored sons fight for attention.
That's a Poe thing, right?
The king in yellow is
Lovecraft.
that one. Thank you. Lovecraft thing.
Was it Lovecraft or was it pre-Lovecraft?
Ah.
It is by Robert Chambers,
Yeah.
but it is a Elder Tor kind of thing.
Yeah, pre-Lovecraft, but highly influential on Lovecraftian horror, so it's
All right.
considered part of it.
I am sheltered.
the name itself is actually a story within a story. So the King in Yellow, inside the story, the King in Yellow is a play that if somebody sees it, they go mad.
As you do.
Oh, so the ring was like a knockoff.
Well, no, I think it's very much sort of Lovecraft. Again, like you said, inspired by Lovecraft, where it's like info hazards. The fact that you know about it will change you unwillingly. Sorry, not see it. If you read the play, it will make you mad. This game is bordering on Eldritch Horror. I don't know. It depends where the power of the manor comes from. Well, there's your green room to get the,
Possibly. It
secret
depends on if the
garden.
door is locked. Nope.
It is not.
Hmm.
How dare it? At least you got a couple of gems out of it. And an apple.
It's a non-Euclidean mansion, so it's at least a sign of something weird. Yeah, but it's not inherently an Eldritch Horror thing. I don't know. I think the difference would be if the fact that this mansion shuffles itself was sort of an unwilling thing that happened to Sinclair's mansion, or if Sinclair was in some way involved in making that start to happen.
The
So it's
mansion
to hide
shuffling itself really seems to be like some sort of really complex clockwork mechanism. They are implying that strongly.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, so that to me tells me that Sinclair is doing it on purpose to hide whatever sort of rebellious plans or meetings
Oh,
or
probably.
goings on that he has.
And the demons.
And the demons.
And it could also be the demons. ¿Por qué no los dos?
Those will also come in handy.
What if it shifted around like the oldest house in Control? I mean, that'd be cool if the entire game was like the Ashtray Maze.
Can't
But
do
then
it
again,
right
very
there.
little things in gaming are like the Ashtray Maze. Take control. Simon tells us I like Control, but I feel like this is a very different vibe. Yeah. No, Control was very much a like superhero story. With the flavorings of SCP kind of thrown on top of it, but it was a superhero story. Especially by that point in the game. Like, that's kind of the point of the Ashtray Mage, is you finally get the chance to just absolutely go
fuck
hog
on?
wild with all the powers and weapons you've accumulated. Rice says now I'm thinking about Alan Wake 2. I haven't played Alan Wake 2.
I gotta play that someday, actually.
Mm-hmm. I played
Haven't
one,
played
I
Alan
played
Wake
Control,
2 too.
I played American Nightmare, but I've yet to play 2.
How many bedrooms have you had? One, two,
One, two.
two others.
I have to play the original game too because I have
I haven't
I have-
drafted this one before, so
I guess you get one for it as well, so 3.
there are 12 major keys.
Interesting.
Really? I've only seen like 3?
Well,
Mm-hmm. There might be ones that you can only acquire
I-
them in specific circumstances.
probably. I'm a bit curious. We know that red notes are lies unless they're handwritten. We know that blue notes are true. What about green notes?
I don't know. Partly, I know we spoke often of this day, and I don't think there's anything I can say of the past 40 years I haven't already attempted to tell you in numerous times in the past. Half-stated gratitude always interrupted with tactful and polite repudiations from you. I had always known this final letter could give me the perfect opportunity to finally express myself uninterrupted by you and unfettered by social graces, but I don't feel the inclination to say aloud what has always been unsaid between us. With my passing, I release you from your post in service to the Sinclair family and implore you to live the remainder of your years on your own terms, as scary and unfamiliar of a concept as that may be to you. Besides, I think a more junior valet would be better situated to meet the needs of the young Master Simon. To that end, if you wish, you may stay long enough to oversee the training and establishment of your successor in their post, but as soon as he or she has lay of the land, my instructions for you to quit must be satisfied. Ignoring what I imagine your objections might be after reading this, I have decided to leave the lake house in Trinsdale to you and your family. My lawyers have all the details of the gift and will be contacting you shortly about the particulars. For the past 4 decades, you have been served willingly as the subject and victim to my many whims, games, and riddles, and so rest assured, unlike my nephew, you will not be put to yet another challenge to prove yourself worthy in this matter. The house is yours without strings or stipulations. I had for a time gleefully entertained the notion of employing Anne as the house manager of your new residence, but I knew the humor of such a prank would be entirely lost on you, to say nothing of her. Till we meet again, Herbert.
Okay, so notes. Bartley and Anne don't like each other.
Apparently.
And also there might be 12 keys is probably the note to make.
Yeah, because we don't know where green falls on the spectrum between blue and red.
Mm-hmm.
So, could be true, might not be. Could be true under specific circumstances.
I still haven't drafted all of the possible rooms for this house.
Oh, not even close. Well,
No.
you're getting close, but you...
Well,
Are
close in a
close to you.
certain way.
Yes.
See, the thing is, like, there's the regular rooms, and then there's all of these rooms, but there's found floor plans, of which I've only found one,
Right.
and this doesn't actually show any of the classrooms.
True.
Wonder why it doesn't show the classrooms.
I don't know. You're still sheltered.
Yes, but I also want to draft the workshop.
That's valid. And you'll still be sheltered if you don't take one of the red rooms, so...
Okay, 8. Find among the white trees something stones.
Okay, a lever. Gotta be the...
Let's see.
Well, you do still have exits from the drawing room, at least.
I do. I can also just redraw these floor plans if I want.
You do have a few dice, so if you don't like any of them, then...
If I draw the chapel, I'm sheltered from that one.
Is there a reason why the drafting menu looks dark?
Because there's no power to the door.
Ah.
Does the workshop need power?
No?
What
Can I
can you
use the
do in the
secret garden
workshop?
key here? Yes, I can.
Hmm.
Interesting.
So you just needed a
So
locked
it's
door.
any
Okay.
locked door. Okay.
Oh, but I see. It has to be a locked door that is on the outside. I think.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
it might be. Yeah.
On one of the wings.
Yeah, because it was
yeah.
over here the first time.
Oh. That's already open. It doesn't even require me to do it again.
Does not seem to. Alright, you now have access to the antechamber with the door to room 46 exposed.
Dun, 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 dun.
You just need to get there.
I do need that.
Fresh
Ooh, sledgehammer.
perhaps. Ooh, sledgehammer.
What can you do in the workshop?
You can
Combine
combine tools.
For example, you can combine the sledgehammer with a broken lever and something else to make a thing.
Do that.
I
Don't know
assume,
what
like
the
a
third
new,
thing is.
You make a new lever.
I'm curious. Gonna go back. Oh, there's an apple here. Completely missed that.
What's on it?
Shovel. Broken lever. Sledgehammer? No.
Wait, did it say shovel and broken lever make a thing? It was green text. there
It's-
for a second.
Plus something else.
There was
okay.
another
What-
plus.
Yeah, we need a third thing for that, but we don't know what it is.
Is there anything else in it?
Tape of the ducks.
Don't think there's anything else in here. Okay, you can go down this way to build some more rooms. I don't want to draft another red room right now. For Ladyship's Chamber.
Next time you enter the boudoir, gain 10 steps. Next time you enter the walk-in closet, gain 3 gems.
I have not drafted this one yet.
You have not.
Seems like a good opportunity. Kind of in a corner here anyway.
Yeah, honestly.
Ooh, money.
Ooh, it's candy.
The diary is locked.
Oh,
There's another upgrade disc.
I think you need a major key for that.
Sinclair?
It could also just be another item because, like, the vault
It's true.
key, yeah, the safety deposit box key, and the car keys are. Does it never end?
No.
Well, that's the constellation, isn't it? It's just showing as you keep getting more stars.
Is it?
It
I
might.
don't think that's the case. Mic feedback is rating with a party of 62.
Ooh.
Holy
Hello,
crap!
Mike.
Hello, Mike.
Is there a mic feedback in here? Or is it just me?
It's a mic, the microphone.
Oh, okay.
God, how long have I known of Mike? It's probably been at least 10 years.
No, there's nothing else in here. Okay. I'm sure there'd be like another letter or something, but I guess there's the diary. That I
There's the
can't
diary that you
access.
cannot open.
Secret garden has spread fruit throughout the house.
That was where that apple came from.
Mm.
You are no longer sheltered.
No, I get 3 free red ones. Red rooms.
Oh yeah. For some reason, it's just not showing you as being sheltered anymore.
Well, I'm not standing in one. See. How far back is it?
You're right next to the chapel.
Oh, I haven't drafted the boudoir yet.
No, you haven't drafted either the boudoir or the walk-in closet.
Drawing the mechanarium doesn't make a lot of sense.
Nope. Conference room isn't bad, though.
Conference room would have been fun before the secret garden.
Well, I still
Yes.
can like go all the way back to the office, but I do not have enough steps for that at the moment. Probably
No.
gather it if there was fruit on the way.
I'm sure that there is, but I don't think it's like everywhere, unfortunately.
Keycard, but which I don't need.
Unnecessary.
I have no gems.
Okay, I like how the aquarium looks with the different colors on each wall.
Yeah. I mean, if you're still sheltered, the gym could be worse.
Well, I was gonna say it might be worthwhile to draft the gym, but not walk into it just yet, and go back to the West Wing.
I am still sheltered, but there we go. A hallway.
That's a good one.
And I do not want to do that yet. I want to hedge my bets a little more.
No, that's fair. Just bear in mind, you currently have the west door to the antechamber open, so
Yeah.
that's currently your,
Gonna go down to the western hall.
An option might be to, like, pull some rooms, draft some rooms that have dead ends, so you have less chance of drawing them for the,
Yeah, you gotta get your deck thinning.
Okay. I do the boudoir. I get more dice and steps.
Yes, that's a good one here. In both instances, it very helpful.
Get myself a gem.
One gem, that's it.
Yeesh.
Not much of a safe.
Let's see.
You can go around to the drawing room. It's not too far out of the way. You might find some fruit.
Silver Spotlight says the most important currency in roguelikes, more choices. Yep.
Yeah, kinda.
Guess how I know that?
You're a nerd.
Besides
You're a
that,
nerd.
Nerd bird.
I was gonna say there's this little game called Path of Exile, where they have a
There it is.
roguelike mode called Sanctum, and the most valuable item you can get for that in your permanent upgrades is that merchants have one extra choice.
4 items from the walk-in closet for 1 gem.
Yeah,
And-
seems good because
yeah.
you can't really turn to the right here with either of the other rooms unless you want to start burning dice.
That also
I get
activates
2
your
gems
leadership
back.
chambers.
Yes.
So you had 2.
Or the
There should be
ladyship's
one more
chambers.
item there.
Next time you walk into the walk-in closet, gain 3 gems. So yeah.
So you've activated both of those. There should be one more item in here. somewhere.
Is that not it next to the purse on the right there? To the right of
next
the
to
door.
purse? Oh, coupon book.
Do you want to redraw?
I'm deciding if I want to draw the pool.
Have you placed a furnace? Or freezer?
Freezer? No.
Did you place one yesterday?
No.
Okay.
Ray,
Only placed
are
the
you
freezer
spoiling
once.
things?
No.
What?
We know what the freezer does.
It maintains your items for tomorrow, right?
Yeah, and it looked like you could melt it. And there's a room called the furnace. So I figured if you put one next to the other, then
Oh. Metal detector.
all your fish goes
Well,
bad.
we have the power turned off for today, right? So does that mean if you get the furnace, then the freezing is off, and that would also work? What would you even spend the 40 gold on?
Yeah, that's the thing. I haven't even drawn... I only drew one shop and I didn't place it. The showroom, there it is.
Well, you couldn't have both of them, so...
Might be good to get the dining room since you're at
Yes.
rank 8 anyway.
Delicious salmon.
If the aquarium counts as all colors, does that mean the furnace makes you more likely to draw it?
Yes.
Okay, well that's a mitigating.
Okay, let's see if I can get a corridor straight across.
Oh, look, a commissary.
Yeah, but I need to go straight across.
Yeah. Alright, time to see. Good night, Rairu.
Use the
Good night,
smashing
Rye.
key. Night, Rye. Use the silver key.
What is,
Oh,
what
that
is
makes
The
the-
that
aquarium
easy.
gives you access.
So does the pool. I'll drop the pool.
Yeah, it doesn't specifically matter either way.
Drop pool.
Here we go.
What?
Yeah, we've already go.
Gives me the
Unlock the
basement key
basement.
again. But the basement's already unlocked.
Okay, we've done that. Here we go. Room 46.
What secrets does it hold?
Oh my
It's a
god,
giant
it's your
pit.
grandpa's frozen head.
There was once a red prince
I'm afraid not.
who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies
We've already been in the nursery.
and a red castle made of stone.
Wait, is this
Prince
your
had a
room?
love for all
Like
things
your childhood
red.
room?
It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds
Herbs.
or the changing of the leaves. And he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue.
Gasp. You are the blueprints.
I get it.
Arrow drop, guys.
Hello, Red Ringtail. Thanks for joining us. When we finally did it, we found the 46th room.
Yep. The game is now 20% complete.
Yeah,
Alright.
Yeah, but like, just-
if I was ever to
I-
make a game like this, that would be the achievement that pops up when these credits roll. Like 20% done.
Okay, so it was not just that Sinclair was against the Red regime, or like didn't approve of them. He was literally the regent that was put out of power. Lead playtesters,
Red
Red
Ringtail.
Ringtail. Yeah. It's you.
It is you, it is the rad.
Oh my gosh.
he's so rad.
He is, it's true.
Raw furry.
Not on twitch.tv.
Furry Studios.
What are the blue games? I think this game had a lot of blue.
Hello, welcome back, a guy named Glitch. We just found Room 46. And made a surprising discovery about our protagonist.
Mm-mm.
The protagonist. Your new home.
Yep, you have successfully completed your uncle's will. You now own Mount Holly.
But I don't actually get to personally see what was in room 46.
No,
Who cares? You built the
Uh,
house. Enjoy it.
you don't actually get to enter it. You just get to peek through and have the credits roll on you.
Well, I would say it's a draft room, except I think
The
there
next
was
day.
already a draft room.
The next day.
But yeah, it definitely looked like
thing.
the room where he designed the rooms.
This is new.
Yes, it is.
Open only in the event of inheritance. Dear Baron, welcome to Mount Holly, your home. I still remember the first time I was addressed by my title. It's quite a bit older than you, but it still felt strange, especially after a lifetime of hearing my father addressed daily by that same title. But life is a journey of growth, growing up, growing older, growing wiser, and in our case, growing into the Baron of Reddington. The Baron doesn't have to be a daunting figure. He could be quiet and unassuming, or loud, brash, and boisterous. He could be deceptive or trustworthy, humble or boastful, or any measure of other things, but always clever. When I inherited Mount Holly, I never had to prove myself. They just gave me the keys and left it at that. It felt too easy, too trivial, and very undeserved. Experience comes with time, but without validation, I spent the better part of my youth questioning myself. And as I grew older, that lack of conviction and aimlessness amplified. Never really had any goals or objectives to strive toward. Never had any dreams to realize, and never set my sights on something beyond the horizon. I never had a Room 46 to reach. And now that you have reached your goal and are basking in your well-deserved glory, shiny trophy in hand, and showered with accolades and titles, will you be content to stop there? Or will you look to the horizon and wonder what dreams lie ahead?
No, I'm good. Close game.
Yeah, and now somehow you're going to lead a nation by solving puzzles.
Why did I get to use the the other disc that I found?
Nope. Rad says there's so much content left in the game, it's mind-boggling. Yes, we've heard as much, Rad. We're probably not going to be playing past tonight, though.
Huh?
Hello, Fluff Kevlar.
Hello, Fluff Kevlar.
So I think at this point, all you've really got left is, like, you know, man-made achievements, like getting rooms in specific configurations to unlock certain things.
Animated achievements? Aren't all achievements man-made?
Yes, thank you, Miller.
I was like, what? Yeah, but I don't know what to even infer from that.
It's exactly what it sounds like, Bird. Like,
Of course,
making it far more
Arbitrary?
first time I
Point.
draft the spare green room when I have the root cellar up, and it does not provide me with the shovel.
naturally.
Bacon, egg, magnifying
Some
glass.
classic begs.
Bags.
The new bacon
I would
and
have had
eggs.
begs this morning, except I don't have any bacon. I did have sausage though.
Okay.
Okay.
Chad's talking about Animal Well. Honestly, I think some of these puzzle games look fun and interesting, and maybe I would have played them on my own. Animal Well is one where I look at that game and I'm like, no, there's no way I could have played that alone. It would have pissed me off in like the first hour. I don't know. There's something about it. where I'm
Thankfully,
just
in this
like,
modern age, we can just watch other people play it.
It's
yeah.
There are two
I'm gonna-
false statements. The box with a false statement is empty. This box is empty.
I think it's blue. we assume that Black is telling the truth, then
It'd be a lot easier if Black is telling the truth, which means that both of these are wrong. Box of the false statement is empty, which is a lie, and this box is empty, which is also a lie. Okay.
correct.
Nope.
Nope, that was not the case.
I think it was white. And that...
That was the first time I failed that.
How dare you fail something, Rick? You're too perfect for that.
Up in the laboratory.
I must get to the laboratory before my sister Didi gets there first.
Uh-huh.
Why did you make Dexter French?
I don't know, this is just what he sounds like in my head.
Each time you find some
He's
trash
kind
while
of
digging,
German, but not really.
permanently add 1 gold to your allowance.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yes, please.
Now you just need a shovel.
Wait, like permanently?
That's what
That's
it
what it
says.
That seems good. Get a shovel.
Roguelite. There are permanent upgrades.
An orange.
An orange.
An orange.
Orange.
Wait, so if bacon and eggs is bags, what is Norange? Nog and orange? Can't say I've had it before, but sounds like it'd be interesting. Yoshi.
Yoshi.
Yosh.
Yes, drop the commissary. Do you have a shovel? Yes.
They do.
Ha ha ha.
Now you are Shovel Knight.
Now watch everything you dig up be useful.
Silver Spotlight says, and then I hear Eggman from Sonic 2 going, Yosh! Yeah, doesn't Yosh just mean, like, good in Japanese? Which means Yoshi's name is actually, like, goody.
I thought Yoshi meant friend.
Banana.
Banana.
Nah. What I'm saying is Yosh is basically Japanese form of being like, alright!
Alright.
Okie dokie.
Rick's like, give me all the dig spots. I need a bigger allowance.
Diggy hole.
Unfortunately, I don't think Rick has a mole
Oh.
form, which would be perfect here.
It just gave me the broken lever. Coins. Key.
A key.
It's going to try very hard. to not give me trash.
Does nothing
Nope.
count as trash?
You
Does
need
not.
Jones to increase your luck.
Your allowance has been raised. There we go.
Okay,
Yay.
Hooray!
so
Oh, look
nothing
at
does
that.
not count as.
I apparently
Uh.
actually made sure that the experiment was activated.
Now you just need more green rooms.
Well, it spreads dirt
Green is
basically everywhere. Like,
True.
there's 2 in here.
Oh, nice.
Old tin can. Allowance has been raised.
So what does it mean
Pebbles,
by
allowance
allowance
has
has
been
been raised?
raised.
Because I
Uh,
don't see you getting any more money.
At the beginning of
Allowances
your
are
Rock,
raised.
day,
allowance has been
Yeah.
raised.
at the beginning of the day, you get an envelope with some coins in it. Rick's been getting 4 per day, but at this point, he's now up to 7 when he starts the next day.
8
Oh, 8. Yes.
Wait, starts the next day or when he starts a day from now on?
every day.
When he
Every
starts
day.
the day from now on. Hello, kitten.
Hi, Stolfo.
Stolfo says it's nice to get an allowance. You only get your allowance if you do your chores, though.
Or if you're a good boy or girl.
Yeah, which you are by doing your chores.
Hmm.
Being a good little
Okay, no.
wage slave.
Teach him capitalism early.
That's how I was raised.
You guys ever heard of a Friday allowance?
Stolfo says, had you met me, I'm always doing chores. Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Oh, that's weird.
What's up?
You can draft the garage with the door facing the back wall instead of the side. I did not know that.
How does that work?
No, I see. So you're saying the entrance door is across from the garage door instead of
Right.
it being to the side of the garage door?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, the garage just
I want the
rotates so
morning
that it
room.
faces outwards, no matter where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Allowance up. Turnip.
Turnip's good too.
Yes. It allows me to visit more rooms and raise my allowance some more.
Exactly.
Ooh, rabbit's foot.
That's a good one.
or is it?
Or
Does
is
that?
it?
Yeah, wait, does that actually reduce your chance of finding trash?
That's a good point.
I'm guessing that's like.
I think it
items.
increases your chance of finding items in rooms.
Okay.
Hmm.
That
Okay,
definitely
listening
feels like a very
hallway.
roguelike thing, though. Is it getting a beneficial item negatively affects you because of some weird fucking synergy you have going on?
That is probably a thing that can happen, but in this case, I think it's just like the items you find in rooms. The Southern Cross and Diamondus Minor.
Demandius Biffius Minorius. I don't know why I turned that into like a spell name, but here we are.
Oh, didn't even notice this. I need to write this down.
Yeah, Roscoe Monosco brings up the thing of that rabbit's foots cannot be lucky. Because if they were, then the rabbit would be lucky, but then how did it get its foot taken?
So the thing there is that, much like magic rings, if you try to have two of a unique item, it just cancels them out, so it doesn't work anymore.
Oh. But if we bisected the rabbit, it would be lucky.
Well, no, it's
I'm
still
going to
be,
drop the
'cause
weight room there and leave.
That's fair.
Oh wait, it takes it automatically?
Oh,
No!
bullshit.
Boo.
Damn.
Well, no, Miller, then it would still have two.
Oh, we got a quarter sect.
Oh look,
We must
Whatever
quarter
that
the
word
rabbit.
is. Tetrasect?
Dang.
a sledgehammer.
Well, I have reached rank 8. So if I draft the dining room, I can get dinner.
That is true.
Stop using all my keys.
And there's
Not
the
very.
garage.
I do need more keys.
You go with Dashy Rogue.
Okay, I don't enjoy that key hanger implies that the cars have, like, giant iron keys.
No, we've seen the car keys.
Hmm.
Okay, name glitch says no, we need to spatchcock the rabbit. Spatchcock the rabbit and then like 25 minutes under the broiler. Wait, no, that's way too long under the broiler.
It wouldn't
Like a
cook a rabbit under a broiler unless you want it to like be burned on the outside and
Raw on the inside, yes. No, yeah, you need to spatchcock it, you need to dry brine it, and then you need to slowly roast it.
yes. You can put it under the broiler for a couple minutes if you want nice crispy skin on it, but
Can
I
I
would not
look
cook it
at-
under a broiler.
If I draft the Great Hall and draft the foyer later, will the Great Hall unlock?
That is a good question.
I'm going to draft
Benui.
it.
Sounds like a time for experimentation.
Rick's been Benoit.
Benui. Look at him.
Look at he.
Do it.
I don't have any gems.
No.
You do not.
Oh, come on!
Library's fine.
Ooh, furnace.
Okay, Sightseer's Guide to Reddington.
I was kind of hoping the signature at the bottom would change. That you sign it Baron Jones now.
feel like I should go back around to the drawing room. Yeah.
It's not too far away, at least.
Morning room, drawing room. You suck. Fine, give me the archives. Hey, Brick. Allowance has been raised.
Hell yeah. Brick allowance.
What's your allowance up to now?
9,
9 and 10.
11.
11.
I think you might be set on money now.
Mayhaps.
You'd be surprised.
Mount Holly gift shop.
That's new. You've got some money for it, so
This is hilarious.
this is ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Awesome. Best game of the year.
Is this a thing that only shows up after you reach the 46th room? That'd be very
I would
might
funny.
be.
imagine.
Mount Holly Observatory. Wish you were here.
Interesting.
Why does that disappear?
The star disappears.
Good question. I don't know.
Clicking on
Eat
it
it.
doesn't do a thing.
Doesn't seem to.
Everybody, now check the
Greetings
cards.
from Reddington. I've seen that one. About time you visit Mount Holly. No, do not visit my house.
Fuck you, stay away.
And there's this fucking
Oh my
picture.
god.
I give up. I'm stumped.
Ha 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 ha
Kinda
ha
touched on.
ha ha!
Uh-huh.
Kill this man.
Anyway. Mount Holly Tea. Permanent addition to walk-in closet. It just looks nice.
What does that
Lunchbox. Permanent addition to the dining room. When you reach rank 5 of Lunchbox, gain half your dinner steps. Swim trunks. Pair of trunks always comes in handy for swimming. Just be sure to bring some keys.
I have to admit, I didn't get the lunchbox joke.
Dirigiblocks. Home console edition coming soon. Swimbird plushie. Permanent addition to the master bedroom. Unlock dare mode.
Interesting.
Blue tents. Permanent addition to campsite. Blue tents can only be purchased after you have proven your merit as a scout by obtaining 8 trophies in your trophy room.
What does that mean?
Don't know.
I guess I'm buying a lunchbox.
Might as well.
Why is the Dirigiblocks question mark price? You just can't.
Because it's
buy
not
it?
released yet. The
Oh.
Dirigiblocks game is coming out in a future patch.
Fucking
Yeah, I
phone
think
figure
the
46 on it. It's very good.
Yeah.
It's very silly. Now let's see if you can actually get the dining room.
See, what's great about this is that they've basically just already made their merchandise for when they're merchandising this game.
Basically.
Yeah, when's the make ship of the Swimbird?
Turnip. Very good.
Deposit box
Yep.
key.
Oh.
Coins. Dash this.
For
More
some
gems.
Gems.
3 gems. That's great.
Eh.
That'll come in handy if you drop the vault. For use with that security box key.
veranda or the wine cellar?
Cellar.
Put
I
some more
hardly know
gems
her.
at the wine cellar.
Heyo.
There's more dig spots down here. Hooray! Turnip.
Crow Kipagami says adnipter. It's like a turnip but in half. Don't you mean reverse? I. Hmm.
I mean, either would work.
Oh, that day.
Music room just turns me towards the south.
Where the rotunda, you can go south and then bring it back around to the north after.
Rotate floor plans.
Yeah, so no Billy
Oh,
Room goes the other way.
interesting.
Ah, okay.
That's neat.
Give it a spin, won't ya?
Time for math.
12.
No.
3 squared is 9 divided by 9 is 1. Okay, now we have a yellow square in the middle.
It's probably,
Square root.
I would have to assume. But
Well, what's the square root of 20?
Does that
An
mean-
irrational number.
Yeah, that's a problem here. Pretty sure that this always works with integers.
right, it has to because it's a dartboard.
The square root of 20 is 2 times the square root of 5.
What do each of the markers mean again? The colors.
Blue in the center, that's addition. Next string is subtraction. Next is multiplication. Next is division. And so far, in the center, we've had a blue square,
wonder-
which means squared.
I wonder if it's the step you're supposed to square on. Like, if you do 20 minus 18 is 2, and then square that, it's 4.
Okay. Am I 18 2 squared? 2 is 4.
It is. Okay.
Okay. 20
16.
minus 16 is 4 squared. 16.
Okay. Oh, look.
Key to the secret garden.
The flower key.
Just suddenly drafting that, or pulling that all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, this can be literally anything. Chamber
Are
of
you talking about the
Mirrors.
emote? Reese?
Fuck yes.
What?
I'm sure Rick could do better than I can at explaining who Reese is. Something cute boy.
Very cute. He blushed green. It's very cute.
Hmm.
Something about makeup.
A orange.
Oh, also, and unlike Piglet, he cannot not.
Congratulations, Rick. You've made it to the Upside Down.
Oh god. Yep, we're in Stranger Things now.
Don't know what you're supposed to do up here, but
I don't know. I didn't think I'd get this far.
maybe go back down and
I think
try
I need.
opening up the remainder of the.
Yeah.
Reese
see any
is the main
Demogorgons.
character from Rick's tale about the Montrose, which are an atomic age species from Haven Celestia. Reese is the point of view character from that story, who's like a barely legal
We
guy
go.
who's kind of trying to figure himself out, and then he ends up getting swept up in this alien plot.
Very interesting how you describe that there.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
there were a lot
to-
of plot points I was. And Rick is now double naked.
It happens.
the naked. Don't bop me.
The
What I
Negatorium?
said wasn't wrong. I'm trying to be informative while also not spoiling, while also explaining things the way to people who have no context of what Haven Celestia is. That would make some sense.
Yeah, I need to click this one. Also click this one. That opens up all of them.
Okay.
Can I
Is the
access the
center
center
opened?
at all?
It should.
No, it closed off.
How? Which one of them opened it up then? Because one of them had it open.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, it is open right now.
Wait,
Oh, yes.
it is. Okay.
It's hard to see.
It is.
Okay, but they don't disappear, they slide up. So now if you go to the upside down, are all the directions blocked?
Except for the
The
Like,
three that were
yeah,
covering the
but
middle on the
three that
lower
were
floor.
open. Is that a mirror or another button?
I'm pretty sure it's another button. There aren't any actual mirrors in here.
Yeah, no.
So
Even Rad says this room terrifies me.
Yeah, that's valid.
I don't think I can do anything. It seems like that requires some
That's
kind of
weird.
item. Wait,
This is a very water
Oh.
temple.
it moves up with. Okay,
Yes, it does.
interesting.
Oh, so you need to you need to stay on the top level while this thing moves down
I don't
somehow.
think- I don't think that's possible.
Or
Unless
stay on the
you
bottom
had-
floor while it moves up, if there's one underneath it. Actually, yeah, back away from the middle pavilion and look down. Is there another button underneath it? No, it's a solid pillar. Okay.
Yeah, no.
I can't stand outside of this and press the button.
You can't move after you press it.
It does not let me move after I
Nope,
press it.
I didn't think so. Yeah, I'm still kind of...
Oh my god, is this doing the video game thing where it's not actually moving you? It's moving the entire world up or down inversely.
Maybe.
Like the Futurama ship.
I'm wondering if you need a special tool made with multiple long things to poke it.
Maybe. Haven't built the workshop though.
Right.
That 10-foot pole.
Yeah, basically.
You know, that 39.5-foot pole?
Wait, what? Why is the archives in the drafting pool again? Oh wait, Hall of Mirrors puts things back in the drafting pool.
That's right.
Huh.
Also,
So it can't double blind me, can it?
I
It can't. Okay.
doubt it.
It
Brad's
really wants to
Chamber
give
of
me
Mirrors
some more
doubles the pool.
yep.
So now there's 2 of everything in the pool.
boiler room.
So things
Yes.
you haven't drafted are twice as likely to show up.
Yes.
Thank you. Somebody got it. Thank you, Hanatoro. Says you're a mean one, Mr. Grant. I mentioned 39.5-foot pole and nobody said a goddamn thing.
Why would I?
I don't know.
It wasn't part of that Tony the Tiger song.
So,
No, what you really need is you need a 39-foot and 7-inch pole. That one you'll actually poke the
Well, that
Grinch
one's
with.
up. More
Simon
coins.
Tesla says Miller requires validation.
God, yes, I require 2-factor OAuth validation right now.
Hmm.
Well, we can go to the rotunda. Go north.
Yeah.
Can I use the secret garden key right here? Yeah, can. Okay.
Yeah, it seems to be that you can only use it along the outer walls.
Both my gems to draft passageway. Okay. Dang. Dang it. You assholes. There was one that used 4 gems.
Yeah, that was a pricey room. Not sure
Rich
what it was.
blood. Smashy, smashy. Ooh. Pile of goodies in there.
Indeed.
Does that stack?
Probably.
I think so. Don't know why it wouldn't.
Yeah, I would say it would stack.
Hey, look,
Well, it
it's still
doesn't
floats
give
your
me
room.
an item on the table again. Okay, I have one more room I can draft. Let's see. Well, might as well use my last gem. Oh, the observatory again. How nice.
There you
It
go.
actually does something. There you go.
Apples and a slice.
Okay, wait, hold on. Can you look at that book of constellations? Is there one that looks like a spiral?
Draxus the Dead has no lines on it.
That's kind of skull-shaped.
Yeah, it's kind of skull-shaped.
But there's nothing above Florealis. Okay.
No.
No, that was the largest
Because
one.
again, that thing we saw the other run, I thought it looked like a constellation, but it just kind of spirals.
No, I think the more stars you gather, it will put up a number of constellations at least up to that, or up to that at most.
Yeah, as high as that it can reach.
What does this star 10 in the HUD mean? That means that Rick has entered the observatory 10 times across all his runs.
Yep.
And he will get up to that many stars when he looks through the telescope.
Telescope.
So every time you get the observatories are permanently better on subsequent runs.
Yup. It's one of the
Okay.
rooms you wanna pull as often as possible.
Yeah. I think that's all, so call it a day.
Yeah.
Now you got so much more allowance.
Garden excavation site.
4 green rooms, 33 excavated dig spots.
Yeah.
I like the front garden is just holes everywhere. It's like me when I play frickin' Animal Crossing. And a pit trap there, and a pit trap there, and a pit trap there. Money. How much
13
money? Lots of money.
coins. My allowance is up to
Juicy.
13. That
Hell
was
yeah.
a very good laboratory.
It was. It worked out well with the room you drafted. The root cellar.
Shrine. I have not done the shrine yet, even though... Anyway. Make an offering of money may result in bestowal of a beneficial blessing that will last for several days. Sure.
Rick's just like, here, take all of my coins.
Wait, 13's a
Blessing of the monk. If you call it a day in a room in your house, you will have the opportunity to draft that room from the grounds the following day.
For 3 days. Interesting.
Yeah, who put the statue?
That's
of
gonna
Monk
be
in
interesting. So now you can,
Now you kind of want to end your day in specific rooms.
yeah. Even once you've run out of things you can unlock, you still want to get to a specific position before you end the day.
What happens if I end my day in the foundation?
Good question. I don't think you can do it again.
That-
It's like, nice try. Just removes the blessing.
So I find it interesting, it doesn't even show you the icon for keys until you've gotten keys. And yet you have 0 coins, and that icon is still sticking up there.
That's because I
If
had
you already
coins.
had some.
I get that, but it's like... You're not hiding the context that keys exist in this game.
You did when it was starting, though. You go into this blind, and you don't know what sorts of things you'll find.
It's true.
I didn't think that would last. Or, like, reset every day.
Well, it does.
Well, it does.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta go to the observatory again.
Hooray!
You largely don't get to keep anything between your daily runs.
Diamondus Major. 5 gems. I wonder if I can draft that 4-gem room again.
Maybe.
It seemed very rare, since, you know, I'd never seen it before.
Oh, by the way, Rick, since we are probably not going to be streaming this one again, the items you can combine with the sledgehammer and lever and the shovel and lever is the battery pack.
Oh.
Oh, this puzzle again.
Okay. Well, I have been saving the battery pack. There are 2
Yeah.
false statements. This is the only true statement. The white box is empty.
Or did I?
Or was it?
This is the only one that's pointing to any box. Breakfast nook. Nook, nook, nook.
Oh,
Is
wise guy, are you?
The echolalia in here, or is it just me?
I get it.
I used to make free curly noises when I was a kid.
Okay, I don't know what Rick said. I heard echo lolly, as in like echo, and then like little Japanese girl.
What?
Keep your fetish away from me.
Yeah. Beef stew, country
that's
stew
my
pie,
fetish.
boiled chuck stew, layered and then baked to perfection, topped with a mashed potato Parmesan cheese crust. Plus an additional 10 if you have a boiler room in your house.
I mean, I'm actually laughing more about the fact that I brought up something random, like we did Free Stooges while we were making Free Stooges noises, and the mirror pulls that out. Yeah. I used to
Shovel.
ban this bird.
You can't ban me. You need me. Says the person who's about to be not needed anymore. How rude, GC. How absolutely rude.
I'm just doing what I do best.
Okay, I'm gonna draft that, but e-card door.
Can't read the car, Zeronian. Oh, wait, never mind, he did. Alright, I get the boops then.
Wimsh.
As you do.
Just eat. Spray his body.
Oh, and some
Eat.
and spray.
Oh, it's the kimchi.
Oh, that's a very.
It is a kimchi.
That is some really good draw there from random.
Hey, do I want to go back to the entrance hall? I think I do.
Secret kimchi lore. Not actually a cross fox, he's a silver fox. And the orange highlights are makeup.
Well, now Kenji's going to have to kill you.
Okay, draft the pool. Foyer. I am currently out of keys, so... Nothing. Bumpero. Okay. Time to drain the fountain instead.
Indeed.
I think this one should be easy, because both of them go to the same place. Pump
That's
2.
A lot easier in this case.
Okay. Shove all the water back into the reservoir. Fountain is empty.
Yay! You can now use the fountain entrance to go down into the underground.
Locker room. Spread keys through the house.
It's not bad.
This locker's locked. Are they all locked? That's a question.
I think so.
But what if one isn't?
It's worth checking.
Okay, there's nothing. Doesn't seem like there's anything in the pump room to actually put items on. Anyway. Oh. This is also a basement door.
Yes, it is.
I haven't unlocked this one. That's why it gives me the
Nope.
key again. There's more than one basement door.
That tracks.
I mean, it's a dead end. Might as well draft it.
Yeah.
Let's see what's in here. Wow. Nothing. Oh.
Ah, one of the,
It's another way to open a door. Okay.
Good to know. Good to know. Said it had one door for each gear room you drafted. Do you have anything besides the mechanarium?
Nope,
Like
this
the
is the first
rotunda?
one that I found. Don't think the rotunda is one, but let me see. Rotunda.
No, rotunda's blue.
Doesn't say. Oh.
Yeah, no, so I think that's just a regular room.
Okay, so type mechanical blueprint edition.
Yeah.
Where are those keys that were spread through the house? Come on. There's one. Okay. Roaring room. And check the boudoir. Does not look like there is a key in here.
Ashley is gating Boulder.
We do. Running room, 2 gems. Just some dirt. Laying on the ground.
Gotta find all the romance options.
Huh?
Huh?
Who?
Huh?
Huh?
I don't know. Actually, like, whispered something. I have no idea what they said.
I didn't whisper anything.
It's me.
I think that was GC.
It was me. Gotta get all the romance options at Baldur's Gate.
I cannot get all the romance options. 'Cause fucking Jahira ran headfirst into the battle. Fucking died. And I'm just like, I guess that sucks. Didn't know she was necessary for Minsk.
Oh, Minsk isn't a romance option.
No, but it would have been nice to have him.
Honestly,
very
he kind of
funny.
sucks. He's funny, but he kind of sucks.
Well, he wasn't going to be at my party, but...
No, that's fair. He is funny to have around.
I still laughed
No,
when I first
I
played.
got the weird, like, bad kids on the block party going on where it's me, Karlak, Shadowheart, and Asterion.
Hmm.
I tried to romance Carly, but I get a good laugh when I first played this game, and I was caught off guard how fast they try to romance you.
Yeah, there's definitely a part, I think, near the end of Act 2 where, like, every single character is just like, hey, you, wanna bang? And you're just like,
Oh, look
what?
at that. The ballroom, which I have not actually drafted yet.
Hey, nice.
But I have been romancing Karlak for my first playthrough, and
Oh,
my
the
god,
other
she's so
two
fucking cute.
sheets of music.
Hey.
Nice.
This makes sense that you would find them here. Yeah, Karlak's great, honestly. She's, like, my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much everyone loves Karlak. I like that there
That
was,
sounds about right.
Yeah, okay.
There's a
Find
thing I
among
saw
the white
recently.
trees under 2 stones.
There's a thing I saw recently where somebody was data mining the game, and they found a fourth wall breaking scene that Karlak plays in, where she addresses the player directly for like a 2-minute cutscene. And like you, the player, not your character, but you, the player, talk to Karlak directly. And the only way you can access it is through mods right now. But it is in the game. But Karlak's actress has said that she would talk more about it if people find it organically, and nobody has been able to find out how to get to that scene in the game itself.
Maybe
Will make the
something
mystery
more interesting. Let's see, showroom.
makes the mystery even more enticing.
Mm-hmm. I'm of the opinion that Karlak's actress is full of shit. She knows that it's not accessible, or at least she's misinformed.
Possibly. But considering
Master
how
bedroom.
deep Baldur's
Bedrooms
Gate
are usually dead ends, so
3 is, and how I'm pretty sure the team is not going to spoil it, she might not.
Syrian says, I personally like trying to gently push Karlak and Will together. That sounds like a problem.
Why?
Because they start the game being vehemently opposed to each other. And if you don't
And-
succeed, so
No, they start the game with Will being tricked into hunting her. They're not opposed at all.
well,
He's got a point.
I just remember there's like some checks you do need to make, just so one of them doesn't leave the moment you bring in the other.
Even though my first time playing Boss Guy, I got some help find some legendary weapons. Man, it did not end the way I expected. My paladin basically became an asshole.
Miller clearly doesn't put a lot of stock in the enemies to lovers trope. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm more of a love blooms on the battlefield that's like your enemies because you're each allied to enemy nations, not because you have a personal interest in each other's destruction.
And again, that is not the case with the two of them. In fact, you don't have to make any checks to not convince them to fight. You just have to tell them, hey, don't fight.
Hmm.
It does not require any skill or anything. It's just like a role-playing scene.
Running
I mean,
out
you
of
could
steps
encourage them.
quickly.
You can encourage them to fight, but you don't have to.
I know.
Fight.
No, I need something going north. Screw you.
I plan to play it again someday, though, as a Dark
Well,
Urge.
get the billiard room and go around the long way.
I can't.
Oh wait, you don't have the south or east stores open, do you?
Yeah, it's the West store that opened. But you could still draft a room that lets you open the South or East stores.
Wait, does it really matter at this point? Drakon says Dirge is great, GC. I don't think I could do Dirge. I'm not good at even, like, Mass Effect playing an evil character.
You can lean into Dirge's dark side, or you can, like, resist it. That's part of his whole thing.
But you're not...
Yeah.
I feel like you're doing a disservice if you play Dirge and then you're not leaning into it. You are playing Dirge for the bloodshed, for the murder hoboing.
Not really. Like, it's very well written if you resist his dark urges.
Okay, I only played a little bit of the Dirge, and I will say this: I got immediate Knights of the Old Republic vibes from him, and I like that.
Yeah, I can see that.
No, you've got to play Dirge just so you get to the end of the game and you get the most fucking ridiculous prompt in that entire game.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
What do you think I'm talking about, GC?
I'm not saying it though.
Is it maybe the one where you get
Ah.
so excited about killing your friends that the way you can respond is by selecting the option piss yourself?
Yes. Thank you, Miller.
No, I have to head for the kitchen.
That's not even the most ridiculous option in the game. Most ridiculous option in the game is to have a four-way with the Drow twins and Halcyon in bear form.
Hmm.
And a squirrel just drops his nuts as he's like completely surprised what's going on.
No. Passing through the chapel, lost my money. Okay. I
Also,
guess
Gil
I'm
says,
done.
I saw a discussion that Dirge may have been the originally intended default PC. I don't know. I saw in line that people said Tav or Gustav.
Tav is
You can continue
like
your
a
search tomorrow,
non-character.
however, the house might be a little bit different.
Yeah, Tav is the the generic self-insert, like non-character.
6 mechanical rooms? Really?
Apparently,
Tav is like what I used to do when I was when I first
we
used
got
to play
10
Final
minutes
Fantasy.
left, so I don't think we're getting another run in.
Nope.
No, I think that's the end of Blueprints, folks. Thank you so much for joining us for it. That was a very interesting one.
We got to room 46. We discovered something interesting about the protagonist.
Mm-hmm.
Found the gift
It-
shop.
We found the gift shop.
All on a Thursday too, I should add.
Who are we rating?
Let me see.
Oh
One
It
crap!
looks like a
Jonas is here.
slushy.
Slush is going. He's playing Order 13, it looks like.
So Eviction is available
Well,
too.
hold on. I'm trying to make sure we're not going to Jonas ourselves here. Because he is just
No,
looking at a green screen right now.
I mean, he was on the, yeah, maybe wait on Slush a moment.
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
we're already going. Never mind.
It's
All right,
fine.
folks. Thank you so
He
much.
can rewrite us if he's going to go somewhere.
Have a good night, everybody.
We're not going to be around on Sunday. Remember,
Yeah.
Ash is going to be out, so we're not having Pathfinder this
Unfortunately,
week. So we'll
no
catch you on
Pathfinder this
Monday.
Sunday, so yes.
No Pathfinder
Alright.
this week. Hopefully next week, as long as work cooperates.
Mhm.
But yes, see you all on Monday.
See ya.
Indeed.
Have a good
Bye-bye.
night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Night.